they're taking us all for a ride. Stop it.
Yeah.
The Prime Minister announced his resignation as leader of our party.
Why does it matter? Because we're not self-sufficient in energy, because Boris insisted we would not be self-sufficient. We'd build ridiculous numbers of wind farms and import vast amounts of gas, oil, and indeed some coal that we still need for steel. We buy gas and oil in dollars. The world trades commodities in dollars. The weaker the pound is, the more pounds we have to pay to buy the oil.
The 1922 committee then organised 5 ballots over an 8-day period, concluding the part of the leadership election for which we have responsibility.
Former UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has just arrived at Queen Elizabeth Estate in Scotland to submit his resignation.
Earlier this morning, he gave his final address at 10 Downing Street and called for Parliament to support its new Prime Minister, Liz Truss, who takes the helm beginning today.
It's time for us all to get behind Liz Truss and her team and her programme and deliver for the people of this country.
Now the result.
We've been talking all summer, or Liz Truss has been talking all summer, about the way she would reverse that national insurance rise. That was supposed to deliver something like £12 billion to the NHS and social care. Instead, she's going to source that money from general taxation. We don't know exactly what that means. Does that mean other departments will have less money to spend as a result, or are they going to borrow more? Are they going to tax more? I mean, she said absolutely not. She wants to cut taxes. So it's very difficult to understand where this money comes from.
Well, I certainly am on the side of consumer, and we need to make sure that we deal with all of the issues in the energy market and the way that energy is regulated. And I will certainly be saying more about this tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Prime Minister should know by now.
The companies that these trade unions are taking on, you know, Centrica, BP, Shell, any of the, well, I don't know the names of them because they were basically set up the day after the pandemic started, but all of these COVID companies making colossal profits. What do you think it speaks to in British political culture, society, our economy, that we do have this kind of rentier capitalism, these companies just skimming out of the public purse?
Yeah, well, I think it's disgraceful, and you know, a traditional Tory party would have thought the same. You know, I mean, Tories I grew up would have said, who are the ghastly bunch of spivs?
Now is the time to tackle the issues that are holding Britain back. We need to build roads, homes and broadband faster. We need more investment and great jobs in every town and city across our country. We need to reduce the burden on families and help people get on in life.